In this video we are going to talk about top 10 most advanced fighter aircrafts in the world. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Undoubtedly, fighter jets are the most significant aircraft in any air force. Their duties include attacking the enemy and defending the airspace. They must be quick, stealthy, able to transport large payloads, and capable of making pinpoint accurate deliveries. So, in order to be effective on a modern battlefield, a fighter must be quite advanced. The fourth generation of fighter jets is the one that most current armies use. They are very flexible, have sophisticated radars, and are nimble. The newest and most sophisticated aircraft are fighter jets of the fifth generation. They have cutting-edge avionics, data linkages, and sensors in addition to their stealth abilities. Here is our ranking of the top fighter jets for 2022. Number 10. Saab JAS 39E Gripen. The E variant of the Swedish Saab JAS 39, which was released in more recent years, is far from being a low-cost fighter jet. The jet, a significant update to the Gripen, has a new engine, new avionics, and numerous other improvements that put it on par with other 4.5 generation jets. The new Gripen is one of the most sophisticated jets money can buy, even if it is more expensive than its predecessor. The JAS 39's most recent iteration has only been adopted by the Swedish and Brazilian air forces so far, but it has been evaluated by several others, narrowly losing out to newer and more sophisticated aircraft like the F-35. This demonstrates the adaptable Swedish jet's true capability. Number 9. Sukhoi Su57. Based on the well-known Su-27 platform, the Chinese Shenyang J16, the Russian Sukhoi Su-30, Su-35, and Su-37, and the Sukhoi. There are numerous variations and alterations for each jet. The Su-35S, however, might be regarded as their most advanced model. It includes significant modifications to the fuselage as well as the most recent electronic systems that Russia has to offer. The aircraft is incredibly agile thanks to its thrust vectoring engine nozzles, which can point in any direction. Because of this, it does not even need canards, a feature that was standard on earlier Su-30 and Su-35 models. Number 8. Eurofighter Typhoon. The Eurofighter Typhoon, along with a good number of other planes of the fourth generation, was designed in the 1970s and 1980s. However, the primary jet that is used in Europe has been undergoing constant modifications. New radar and updated electronics provide the most recent version of the Tranche 3 a significantly enhanced capability for both air-to-air and air-to-ground combat. Some of the most powerful air forces in Europe and the Middle East, including as those of the United Kingdom, Germany, Italy, Qatar, and Saudi Arabia, have all made use of the Typhoon. Due to the fact that it has been so successful, Europe has decided to forego the development of its fifth-generation jet and go right to the sixth generation, which will consist of the FCAS and the Tempest. Number 7. Dassault Rafale. Together, the Rafale and Typhoon were under development at first. Then, however, France made the decision to divide the program in two and develop a new fighter for its own requirements. The two airplanes are remarkably similar, at least from the outside. However, the Rafale has had increased sales recently, and a wider variety of variations have been created. The most recent variant, the F3R, has had several improvements made to its sensors and armament. The F4 is still being developed, and it will include new avionics and radar technology. This variant will soon start shipping to France, the United Arab Emirates, India, and a large number of other clients, while many older variants will be upgraded. Number 6. Boeing F15EX Eagle II. The F-15 is the only fighter jet in the world to have scored more than 100 air-to-air kills without suffering any air-to-air losses. It is also a symbol of the superiority of American air power. The most recent model of this aircraft is the F-15EX, which was designed and manufactured by Boeing. In addition to the myriad of other enhancements, the aircraft has been outfitted with all new avionics, a new radar, and new weapon systems. It has already garnered a large amount of attention from clients located all over the world, and it is highly probable that it will continue to service for a good number of years to come. Number 5. Shenyang FC31. Since it was designed over a decade ago, this light fighter jet of the fifth generation has remained in a state of limbo ever since then. Nevertheless, the project has been given a fresh start, revitalized, and improved as of late. It is highly conceivable that this aircraft will replace the current carrier-based fighter jets used by China and may even be offered for sale to other countries. Recent photographs show the FC31 with a modified engine housing, a new canopy, and many other exciting changes. This is despite the fact that very little is known about the true capabilities it possesses. Number 4. Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor. The F-22 is the first fighter plane designed for the 5th generation, and it is still in production today. The Raptor has one of the stealthiest designs that has ever been produced, in addition to having excellent performance in both close-range dogfighting and beyond visual range, BVR, combat. Both of these types of combat are known as BVR. Because it is considered to be technologically too advanced to be used by any other nation, this plane is only used by the United States Air Force, USAF. Despite this, the jet was frequently sent overseas, where it participated in a variety of different combat missions, demonstrating its value. Number 3. Chengdu J20. The J20 Mighty Dragon, which is China's own version of a fighter jet of the 5th generation, is a hefty and potent aircraft that was built to compete with aircraft such as the F-22 and the Su-57. Even though it lacks the thrust-vectoring engine exhausts found on some of its competitors, the Chengdu J20's stealthy design is nevertheless quite cutting-edge technology. Although no one is allowed to discuss the specifics of this plane publicly, it is common knowledge that China is continually improving the capabilities of this jet. In addition to the development of new variations and the production of a rather amazing number of new aircraft, improvements have been made. Number 2. Sukhoi Su57. The Sukhoi Su57 Felon was Russia's first aircraft designed with stealth technology. The development of it was delayed down as a result of the many challenges and delays that occurred. As of the beginning of the year 2022, there are only a few production examples available. But in comparison to earlier prototypes, these are leaps and bounds ahead of the competition, and Russia is still working to improve the aircraft. It is expected that within the next several years, the Su-57 will be given a new engine as well as a number of other modifications, which will result in the aircraft being a significant advancement on the Su-27 design. It is a heavy fighter with excellent mobility at low speeds, stealth capabilities, and the most up-to-date electronics and sensors. Number 1. Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II. The F-35 Lightning II is divisive, with many detractors pointing out its expensive price and subpar flight capabilities. The F-35 makes up for its lack of speed and maneuverability in other ways, even though it isn't as quick as 4th-generation aircraft or as agile as those with thrust-vectored engine exhausts. It uses its sensors, processors, and data links to collect and distribute a variety of information, making it very high-tech. According to the most recent trials, it is virtually invincible in combat beyond visual range and is the best platform for precision strikes. The standard F-35A, the short takeoff and vertical landing F-35B, and the carrier-borne F-35C are the 3 F-35 variations. With over 750 aircraft and in service across 11 countries, they have together become the most common 5th-generation fighter jet, and several more nations are poised to place their orders. The F-35's technological improvement is part of what has caused controversy, as parts of its design, such as its avionics or stealth skin, were extremely complicated and maintenance-intensive. However, these issues are now starting to be gradually resolved, and new updates are being implemented. There can be no doubt that the F-35 is currently the most technologically advanced fighter plane in existence. What do you think about our video? Please let us know in the comments area below. If you enjoyed this video and would want to hear from me again, please subscribe and turn on the notification before leaving. Thank you for watching us.